Hello and welcome to The Good, the Bad, and the Tarot. My name is Laura and these are going to be your general monthly readings for the month of November 2016. I would like to welcome my old subscribers. Thank you for coming back, and if you are a new subscriber, welcome to my channel. These general readings will cover the past, present, and future. The present being the moment that you view this reading. Also, these are general readings and will not resonate with everyone. For the most accurate reading with the most accurate outcome, I always recommend coming and getting a private reading. These general monthly readings will be available in full on my Patreon page for a $1 pledge. Pledges help me produce content for all of you on a regular basis and also helps to support me and my channel. Thank you for watching and subscribing, and I hope that you enjoy these readings. Hello, my lovely Capricorns. How are you doing? I hope your November has been going well. This is going to be your mid-November general reading and will cover the past, present, and future. This is for all of my Capricorn suns, moons, and risings, and those on the cusp. So let's get started. Spirit, what are the messages and energies you have for the sign of Capricorn? Okay, those don't want to mix. For their mid-November general reading, looking at the energies of the past, present, and future, what will be so for Capricorn? What are the messages that they need to know? What are the energies surrounding them? Please show me Capricorn, Spirit, Capricorn Sun, Capricorn Moon, and Capricorn Rising. I just heard the number 2, which to me indicates 2 more shuffles. And there we go. Okay, starting with your recent past, we have a 6 of Rods in reverse, the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, the Page of Swords in reverse, and the 9 of Rods. Going into the present, we have the 5 of Cups, the 2 of Rods, the Chariot in reverse, and the Queen of Rods in reverse. Going into the future, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse, the 9 of Cups in reverse, the Devil, the Ace of Pentacles, and your outcome for the month of November is the 3 of Cups in reverse. All right, my lovely Capricorns. While you certainly have a lot of characters in your reading, I'm seeing that, of course, and definitely some mixed energies here. So let's talk about it. In the recent past, you have the 6 of Rods in reverse, with the 7 of Pentacles in reverse, which suggests that this would have been in the recent past. There might have been a situation where you felt like you were not getting the accolades or praise that you felt like you deserved. This could come in the form of really anything. I'm seeing Wands and Pentacles, so earthly matters, everyday mundane events. But this could have been a situation where, either at work or in a relationship where you didn't really feel like you were getting the recognition you deserved, and maybe you felt like you had put in a lot of effort and a lot of work, and you don't really feel like you were reaping the benefits of that. You weren't maybe seeing that paycheck that you were hoping for. Maybe it was that you feel like you wasted your time and energy. Whatever the situation, I am getting an air sign energy here with the Page of Swords in reverse. This can speak to malicious words or gossip, even third-party talk. And I feel like it would have left you... Oh, this card just jumped out. Stanza. Okay. So I was going to look at the Sibylla's on here. I'll leave this here. Stanza stands for intimacy, solitude, and privacy. And it's interesting because normally when I see the Page of Swords in reverse, that is my spy card. This does speak to possibly someone listening in on a conversation, or someone, you know, watching, like a third party. So what I would say is that it's possible that some of you needed your privacy and have been feeling a little bit like someone's not giving that to you. That's definitely a possibility, but let's take a look. I'm feeling like you were wounded by this person's criticism or this person's speech. It could be that you heard some not so nice things that were being spoken or written, and you felt a bit like you had to put your guard up here. So I'm going to take a look at the Page of Swords in reverse. Spirit, what does Capricorn need to know regarding the Page of Swords in reverse? Okay. So in addition to the stanza or the room, we have the costanza, which is immutability, perseverance. This is constancy. We have the viaggio, which is travel, transfer, or move, and the lover coming in. This is requited love or attention. So there could have been some news, a delay possibly in travel for you. But I also feel like this, we're looking at the same person here, kind of looking at the Costanza. So this can represent some news, some delayed news regarding travel from a lover. It could be that you did not receive communication from this person, or it came in late. Either way, I feel that the overall message for this is that you are going to hang in there. You are going to persevere regardless of the situation that I'm seeing there. Let us move into the present, where we have the Five of Cups and the Two of Rods. I'm seeing a situation where some of you are grieving over a loss. And it may be a loss of a relationship or a person in your life, and you just are at this crossroads here where you need to decide what you're going to do next. It doesn't feel like you, it feels like you do have options, but that you may be looking for direction. So the feeling may be, do I go left or do I go right? Do I go up or do I go down? It feels like you're at some sort of crossroads here. And with the Chariot in reverse, again, this can represent some kind of issues with the car, with travel, just getting the momentum to move forward. You may be feeling stuck in a situation and or lost. So the thing to remember here is that you do have options, and you simply just need to muster up the strength and the momentum, and just point yourself in the direction that you want to go in. There are no wrong answers, and start moving in that direction. I am getting a fire sign here. This can be a Leo, Aries, or Sagittarius coming up this week, and she's quite lovely. With the Queen of Rods is like the Queen of Wands. So this is someone who is usually very charismatic. She's usually a good manager of resources. Let's see. What does Capricorn need to know regarding this Queen of Rods in reverse? Okay. Coming up with her, I have the Pensiero, reflection or meditation, someone thinking about something. We have the Man of High Society, or the Gran Signore, the Lord, and the Gift of Precious Stones. So this can be a present, but it could be selfish or unselfish. So I feel like this fire sign does represent someone who's been thinking a lot about doing something. They may have a lot of clout, or they may have be very well respected, and they may actually be I'm seeing some sort of gift here. It may be a token of their affection, or maybe that they are thinking about presenting you with a gift, thinking about something that you gave to this person. I'm seeing that there is a lot of thought here, and maybe not so much action with this person. All right, moving into the future, we have the Queen of Pentacles in reverse. I very much feel like this is your energy with the Earth sign here. We also have the Devil, which can represent Capricorn. One thing that I'm seeing here is that some of you may be feeling a little bit heavy in terms of emotions, or holding a grudge against someone. I'm also feeling like watch out for being, holding on to resentments, or feeling a little bit unsatisfied in terms of just your overall satisfaction, your overall gratification. It feels like there's some toxic energy around you going into next week, possibly the end of November. So you're going to want to watch out for that. This can also include overindulging in wine and in food and in heavy foods with the Nine of Cups in reverse. So just watch out in terms of the foods that you're eating. You want to maintain a healthy balance there. I'm going to go ahead and clarify this Queen of Pentacles in reverse. Okay. Passion, Soldier, and the Merchant. Okay. So in the past, we have the love or passion that arises and flourishes again. That's very good. We have someone that is ready to move forward. And then we have the Mercante, which can represent some kind of mediation or contract, or needing to haggle over something. So it could be that you are in the middle of some kind of, it could be a romantic negotiation, but it could also represent a work contract. Overall, it's very good. Just again, the caution here towards the end of November is just be careful with overindulging. This could be like the person that parties too much or is too hedonistic. But maybe a little bit of fun is just what you need. You have the beautiful Ace of Pentacles here, which can represent money coming in, a new beginning for you financially. This is a new opportunity for you to ground yourself and become more connected to the earth. And your outcome is the Three of Cups in reverse, which can just speak to, this can represent a love triangle, but doesn't have to. The feeling that I'm getting with this is just maybe there being some loneliness in terms of your friendships or in your social life. There could be a group of friends that are rubbing you the wrong way, or you may be feeling like your friends are not supporting you. So just remember to surround yourself as much as possible with, okay, the feeling that I'm getting is that someone is feeling left out here. Now, this doesn't necessarily mean you, but this can be a group of friends that are talking behind your back, or are making you feel left out, or you just feel like you're not friends with someone anymore. So just something to look out for there. Overall, it looks really good. The overall feeling that I have for you this month, Capricorn, is that you know, things may not be going your way totally, and that can cause some emotional imbalance. Do be kind to yourself, and do try to, you know, sage your home, sage your environment. Make sure that there's, if there's any negative energy, that you're able to kind of properly deal with it and let it go. And just watch out for overindulging in food and drink this month, because you're going to need to possibly just do a cleanse. Doing a cleanse would help in terms of your environment, in terms of your personal space. Okay. I'm getting the message of detaching, which resonates with justice. And there's something that you do need to let go of this month. There's something that you do need. So imagine what it's like to release this dove. This dove or this pigeon wants to be free. And it's asking you to just let it go. Whatever it is, don't hold on to it. Breaking through. There's some sort of breakthrough here that is being called for. And if you have any unhealthy attachments in your life, now is a good time to let them go and become grounded again. Where is my book? All right, I'm going to read from the Psychic Tarot for the Heart here. And oh, I just turned to it. I just turned to that. Keywords are reflect, accept, decide, clarity, responsibility, fairness. You do have the Two of Rods almost right in the middle of your reading. This does represent some kind of decision that needs to be made. Okay. And I also feel like there's some reluctance about letting something go or detaching yourself from a situation that you probably know is unhealthy. Okay. So let's talk about it. Capricorn, sometimes our ego prevents us from seeing events clearly. The devil can really be all about the ego as well. I definitely see that. It's time to detach emotionally from a relationship or situation so that you can step back and reevaluate. Reflect upon how the relationship is working. Is it satisfying? What role do you play in its harmony or disharmony? An honest appraisal is required in order to gain clarity and help you better understand what might need to be done to improve it. This is true even if the relationship is already a good one. It's important to accept that your previous actions, decisions, and beliefs have led you to your current situation, whether it's pleasant or difficult. We do steer the course of our lives, although often without conscious intent. By assessing your situation and accepting responsibility for it, you're able to free yourself from the need to blame another person or destiny. There's no guilt associated with this card, only clarity and empowerment. Excuse me. Once you've detached yourself from and examined a relationship, lack of relationship, or other matter of the heart, you're in a better position to decide what your next step might be. Remember that the detached card knows no ego. Decisions arrived at as a result of drawing this card must be fair and balanced for everyone involved. Your affirmation is, I accept the role I play in creating my relationships and my life. And the traditional tarot archetype is justice. Okay. Justice must be served here. And in order for that to happen, you must realize your part, your role, and accepting responsibility for the relationships and the situations that you've created thus far in your life. And that is a very hard thing to do for some people, especially those of us that want to protect our ego, we don't want to, accepting responsibility doesn't mean that you take all the blame on yourself, but it does, it does require you to see what role you played in that situation or that relationship. And if it's time to let that relationship go, you know, it's for the best. It's so that you can move on and move on to better relationships, better situations. I really feel like this card is asking for you to give something up, asking for you to let something go. And that's something, maybe something very close to your heart, something that you care about a lot. But it may not be the best relationship or situation for you right now. And if this bird comes back to you, if this relationship comes back to you, then it was just meant to be. But I think that, you know, going into the new year, a lot of people are going to be faced with similar situations where they just need to make a decision on what it is they're willing to keep in their lives and what are they willing to part with. So, Capricorn, thank you for allowing me to read for you today. I hope that you enjoyed this reading. If you did, please give it a like. Do leave me a comment below. I read all my comments and I look forward to hearing from you. Until next time, many blessings.